In Albion, we have Joe and Emily Verbeke. Welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks
How's it going?
Great.
Wonderful.
What's happening over there at the Foundry Bakehouse?
We continue to make loads of cookies and donuts and bread and sandwiches and salads, and so we're continuing to work to reach out to more customers and introduce ourselves. We still have a lot of people that come in and ask how long we've been here. We just celebrated our 5th anniversary earlier this spring, so we're looking forward to having lots of people are traveling right now, which is great. We love when people come back and share things, but we're seeing a lot of cyclists and hikers come through the trails, and so we just are meeting new people, it seems like almost every day, whether they're from the area or traveling through, and so we just continue to make great things and feed anybody who comes to our doors.
That sounds amazing. You told me something I did not know. You guys do catering, and you'll do catering services all the way out here.
Yeah. So we've gone, as far as Hillsdale, but yeah, we do we'll do breakfast platters and lunch kind of things, salads. So really, we like to specialize in finding out what kind of event you're putting on and really looking to find something that really fits for you, whether it's small bite-sized things or full-size sort of pastries, but we do a variety of things, so we work to make sure that we find things that really fit for your event and what you're hoping to do and accomplish with it.
I love it.
They have sandwiches. It's not just the Bakehouse, it's the Foundry, Bakehouse, and Deli.
Oh, and Deli, yes.
And they make sandwiches with their own bread, which you can't get any fresher than that.
Oh, that soup looks amazing.
It's awesome.
What a great space. Joe, what's happening over at your establishment?
Yeah, so Superior Street Mercantile is a sort of boutique market downtown Albion. We love to feature a lot of Michigan-based brands. So it's a grocery store with also beer, wine, and liquor. But so like we have all kinds of salads and sandwiches from the bakery that because it's a local, sort of a local offering. They're not open every day of the week, and we are. So when they're not open, people can stop by and grab some things. We've got all kinds of. We've got a little produce section. Feature all sorts of more local items that we can source. So like our Mouville milk is from just north of Battle Creek. That's a local milk. So we're just doing our best and trying to provide a different sort of shopping offering for groceries in Albion.
It's the neighborhood market, which is
exactly right.
Exactly what we need.
Yeah. It's sort of trying to break the dollar store and big box shopping experience. You know, and if I had $1 for every time somebody said, "Oh my gosh, I wish." If they were visiting from out of town, I wish we had a place like this in wherever it was.
Yeah, well, that's what people
really cool.
from Jackson say because I've seen it. You are lucky in Albion to have a fresh market in the downtown.
Yes.
When there are a lot of communities with even larger downtowns that have nothing, you can't get a carton of milk, or a banana.
And as the downtown population of Albion starts to increase, because we've got lots of renovation in our downtown apartments.
Yes.
Like for instance, above the bakery, there's 4 apartments right there.
Nice.
People have a walkable shopping destination, which is. How cool is that?
Yeah.
That seems like sort of a thing of the past, but it's happening right there in Albion.
Do the people that live above the bakery, do they gain weight?
Because they have to do stairs.
Yeah, correct. Right. Yeah. Work
The stairs balance out the carbs.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think Bart's trying to throw you a big hint that maybe we need a second location, a little bit east over here in Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, I think, we and our whole family is really committed to the Albion community, not only with the Mercantile and the bakery, but with other for-profit businesses and not-for-profit businesses that we support and work to I just got an email the other day about a real estate opportunity up in the Lansing area, and that, the bakery would be great for it. And that's just not where we're really working and aiming to go right now. We're really committed to the Albion community and supporting Albion and the surrounding areas of Albion. And so, we're not looking necessarily for second and third locations of things. We're looking for to grow and support the local economy there at Albion.
Yeah, you really, as a family, the Dobbins family, Hester Concepts family, they've become like the fairy godfather and mother for the community of Albion, where you've created a lot of opportunity for people in Albion, but also put a lot of investment into the downtown infrastructure, community volunteerism, and support of things like Swinging at the Shell. So
Yeah.
it's lucky. The community's really lucky to have your family do as much as they do in that
I
town.
think as we've sort of learned, Albion's done a lot for us, and so as a family, and even as an in-law, not as a Dobbins myself, but just it's time for us to give back to Albion. And in a lot of ways that means hard work in these businesses downtown, and it's a whole heck of a lot of work, and it's super, super rewarding. When I have customers come into the Mercantile and go, I don't have to go to a big grocery store, especially older customers. It's a little slower paced. There's not lines. You still have somebody to check you out.
Yes.
And have a little conversation. It brings a certain sort of a feeling that is, like I said, a thing of the past. And so that's what we're trying to sort of bring back.
Well, and I think that you're close enough that all of our viewers, closer in Jackson, it's worth it to jump on 94 and go and visit, or in Michigan Avenue. You don't have to get on. You don't have to get on 94.
Right.
But it's a whole experience. I mean, you could go for the afternoon and have a great lunch, and then shop the market and some of the other boutiques downtown.
Yep.
So you're just our friendly neighbor here in Jackson that we can all support.
Yeah, and downtown offers really a wide variety from, kids and stuff for, you're younger. We see lots of families, especially during school breaks, that are visiting kids and stuff, and then coming down to the Mercantile or to the bakery, and then, they might also stay for a movie at our historic Bone Theater, and there's axe throwing, and there's shopping. So there's really a lot of variety right there in the downtown district, and it's continuing to sort of grow beyond outside of that downtown district too.
I think part of the things that we're seeing is like, if somebody's coming through to like on a Sunday night to see Swinging at the Shell, they'll stop by and they'll get some refreshments or maybe some snacks at the Mercantile downtown, and then head out the 4 or 5 blocks to the beautiful Victory Park and and enjoy the concert.
Which is nice because you're open in the evenings.
That's right.
And you're open late, and that really is, it's I think a surprise when people discover that, you're still open.
Sure, you bet. You bet.
Look at that fresh produce.
Yeah, I mean, we really pride ourselves. We've got great distributors, and our distributor, because it's a Michigan distributor, they focus on trying to go, especially to those farms in West Michigan.
Okay.
And right now is a beautiful season for it, So they try to get as much product as they can from Michigan farms while it's available.
You've really expanded what you're offering. The store's increasingly full as you've gone on, and you've added and added and added. And that I know is appreciated. Now, Jennifer would only have probably space for one donut if she was going to come over and have a donut. What's this, like, the donut that if you got to recommend one thing, what would it be?
Well, I think our signature Foundry roll it's a fan favorite. It's a cinnamon roll kind of setup, fried, and then topped with buttercream and chopped nuts. So you get a little bit of that balance of, it's got definitely enough sweetness, but the nuts kind of like cut some of that, so you get a little sweet and salty. And so that is a treat for sure. So and it's great because we offer. People can, even if they're planning to come over and they want to make sure that they can get a Foundry roll, they can call us. We do advance orders for just a couple items. We would much rather know ahead of time rather than disappoint when somebody comes in. So we have plenty of people who go like, I'm coming in on Thursday. Can I make sure to get a Foundry roll and a salted caramel donut and a peanut butter long john? Absolutely. Like, no problem.
Oh, that's my order.
Yeah, peanut butter long john.
That sounds amazing.
I'm coming in Thursday for
Yeah. I mean, pick me up a cinnamon Foundry roll, please. That
because
would be
when
great.
they're gone, they're gone.
Right. Yep, because we make them every morning. So, and because we make such a large variety, we really have to stop, doing one thing and move on to another. Because we offer breakfast sandwiches up until about 11, but we're making bread all throughout that time, and then we transition over to lunch. And so we have to sort of eventually move on from each of the categories.
It's a balancing act.
Yeah, well, let's check out, and we suggest and recommend the Foundry Bakehouse and Deli and Superior Street Mercantile. They're neighbors. They're just a block from each other in downtown Albion. Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much.
The Verbekes, Joe and Emily at Superior Street Mercantile and Foundry Bakehouse and Deli in Albion. More of the morning show after this.